welcome into the rinks here in Hauppauge for another freshman game as we resume action in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League, as here the Middle Country Cougars get set to take on the West Islip Lions. Hello everyone, my name is Ian Binky. We just saw the Sachem Warriors move to a perfect 9-0 this season after a 7-2 victory over East Islip, and now just across the way, West Islip looking to get a win over Middle Country, as both these teams come in with a record of 4-5. A little bit of a different story in their last games. For the Cougars of Middle Country, they had an 8-0 win over Connecticut-Sayville, as they have won their last two games by a combined score of an astonishing 20-0, and they are looking for another statement victory here against the Lions, who are coming off a tough 6-5 loss against Northport Huntington in their last time out. So these two teams looking to do battle, and you're going to see two really talented players going off against each other. It's Connor Gerard, and we'll have to double check to make sure that Jack Lemons is going to go for West Islip, but have to figure he is already in the building. Might as well go ahead and play another hockey game. No excuse after in the last game, we actually saw Matthew Langiel play back-to-back games. He did get some time off after the PAL game earlier tonight. We'll have to see, though, just to double-check if Lemons is going to suit up. But, yeah, anyway, the stats on Jack Lemons, he's got 12 goals and 2 assists for 14 points this year. And, of course, he's been set up by Jonathan Grande. He's got 7 helpers this year. Nick Albertelli, 6 helpers to his name. So that top line does damage, and it has been doing it all year long for West Islip. But in the meantime, they're going to have to go up against Connor Gerard, number 96 in white. He's led the way all year long offensively for Middle Country. 11 goals, 10 assists this year for Connor Gerard, including a 6-point night against Connecticut-Sayville. 4 goals and 2 assists. As a matter of fact, he's got 15 points in his last 2 games. So Gerard really starting to break out and have the campaign he's been hoping to have as we're getting set for action. A goaltending matchup in this one. First to give you the starting netminder for Middle Country. They'll go to Evan Miller, and it's a no-brainer for each of these teams who they're starting. They've only got one goaltender on the roster, so you'll see Evan Miller for Middle Country. He's 4-5 this year with a 4.78 GAA. 3 shutouts, though, including his last 2 games, so that shutout streak on the line in this one. Don't expect the Lions to let that last for very long, especially Jack Lemons and company going to work there on the attack. But on the other side, Michael Elko gets the start for West Islip. He's also 4-5 this season through the first 9 games, a GAA of 4.67, and he has recorded 2 shutouts this year. Just about set for action here between West Islip and Middle Country right here on the LI Sports Network. And now we're ready to go here between the Lions and the Cougars as we double check down there on the ice for West Islip. Number 79 in blue is out there, so Jack Lemons is gonna go for his second game tonight. Weren't quite sure, but we double checked and he is ready to go. So Lemons and West Islip looking for a win as both teams try to find their 5th win of the season. We're underway here in Hauppauge, New York, as this one is dumped in. Over to the near side, trying to move on as this is kept in at the blue line by Matthew Rao. Rao brings it right back in. Rao wraps around, guided to the boards that time by Ian Groshans. Comes out to the far side now as Middle Country try to clear, and they're able to do it. Possession over on the near side, taken on by Connor Gerard. Nice move in. Gerard fires and scores! In no time at all, Connor Gerard finds the back of the net. 1-0 Middle Country. Even when he has so little time and space to do anything, he makes the opportunity work for him. Gerard just dragged around the defender, Matthew Rao, and then once he did that, the netminder, Michael Elko, just completely frozen in net. Left 1-0, Gerard found it. Just a little bit over 35 seconds into this one, and Middle Country in front, already looking for more with Nick Mueller. Mueller rolls one on net, covered up by Elko, and you'll see nothing further of that rush. Busy night of action here at the rinks in Hauppauge. 3 games here tonight on this sheet of ice, and in case you're wondering, the other music might be happening right behind us. The Stony Brook D1 team is also playing right now against Delaware, so a little bit of busy action, and this rings true as Farmingdale D2 squad going up against Hofstra's team over in Syosset. So busy night of action all across Long Island when it comes to hockey. This one comes all the way down, and it's deflected, as a matter of fact, by Gerard that washed out the icing. And that was Dylan DiChiaro. Now it's chipped along by Nick Mueller trying to get it back. Collected by West Islip. They try to move on. Samuel Garvey takes it to the near side. Going along with Brandon McMahon. McMahon fires, blocker down, rebound, sprawling and covering up Evan Miller. Good look for the Lions. Their best here in the early going. But Evan Miller able to go on top of it. Again, Miller has been very good as of late, shutting down his last 2 opponents. Whether or not he can make it 3, it has to be seen, but that's another good save. Close shot from Nikita Alves. Responded to by the pad. Back up quickly the other way. That's Gerard. Gerard ran out of room quickly. Good stand up that time from Rao. Set now behind the net. Trying to clear it out of there. That's Griffin Gasparek. Gasparek here back on it behind the net. Sent to the boards by Gerard. Second opportunity. They're able to get it as far as the face-off circle. Gerard spins and fires. That one goes wide. Dylan DiChiaro here sent to the glass by Sean Murphy. Board battle here, taken out to the blue line. DiChiaro just sends it back around. Gerard forces a turnover, in down low. Brings it out to the top, gets the forehand, finds some room, fires right into the midsection of Elko. It's a better save from Elko there. You just got to take that angle away from Gerard when he's firing. Get your body square to him, make him either beat you over the shoulder, one or the other. He's got a great shot. He can beat you just about anywhere. Make it difficult on him. Mueller in to take this face-off up against Jonathan Grande, and Mueller wins it, pins it in. Pass comes out in front, deflects off a defender's skate that time. Looked like that was McMahon getting in the way. Comes to the far side. Good work by the stick of DiChiaro, keeps it in. Sent back around here now, taken that time by Jonathan Grande. Grande for West Islip, trying to organize a clear. Now find some room, but left the puck behind. Spinning shot blocked. Second try, unable to clear. Block shot was Sam Soroki. Long shot from the corner, held on to by Elko. One nothing lead for Middle Country here in this one. Connor Gerard got us started early. Officially an unassisted goal for Connor Gerard. His 12th strike of the season. Is poked along to the near side. West Islip trying to move on with Reeve Jarrow, but instead coming back up the other end. Long pass picked off. And then they return that time from Brendan McMahon, heading back up the other way for Middle Country. race to the puck here between two number 18s, and it's West Islip's version. That was Garvey. 18 looks like a 19 there, but Garvey wins the race. It's sent down the ice. This took a tip, so no icing. Ian Groshans with it behind his own net. Comes back to the far side. It's kept in the zone for a moment by Rowan Byrne. Now it's taken back out. Moving back in is Griffin Gasparic. He sends over to the near side. That's where it's picked up by Jack Lamons. Working out the near side here. Groshans. Pass deflected, but it works over to Liam McCarthy, who dumps it. Recollecting in his own zone, Samuel Garvey. Garvey gives over to an intended pass to Trevor Galway, but it does work out. Worked in by Sean Murphy, only for a moment. Taken away, and then a long stretch pass works out for Middle Country. Sent back to the near side, finds Arbicus. Ridden Arbicus works in, but pass it. Puck taken away by Matthew Rao. West Islip just working to clear the zone here as Dylan DiChiaro takes it voluntarily back to his own end. And then worked out here by the Cougars. Gerard on the move with some space. Gerard fires a shot, misses wide on the near side. West Islip able to clear. They had two men waiting for the puck, but the pass didn't find him. DiChiaro here, miscommunication with Arbicus, forces them to retreat all the way back. Braden Arbicus with it here. Gives it to Gerard. See what he can do here. Connor Gerard from his own end. Brings it up through neutral, now on the attack. Had it poked away by Matthew Rao into the corner. To it first for West Islip, Gasparic. He tries to clear out, has some help from Lucas Dos Santos. Dos Santos works up the far side, pass deflected by Gerard. Now settled down by Groshans. Ian Groshan brings it in. Groshans, nice work against Rao. Shot blocker down, rebound almost there. Sprawling in goal. Elko, he was there for the shot if it came, but none ever came from the stick of Owen Hill. Cleared up the ice here. Trying to force a turnover. Gerard, he's stalling the puck out at neutral ice. Now he gets possession. Nearly poked away that time from the intrusive stick of Grande. But Gerard on the move, he fires. This one high. Centering pass, picked off. Trying to start an attack, Samuel Garvey. Garvey works up the near side. It's a good pass. Working in, here's Lamons. Lamons fires and scores! Jack Lamons brings it back to a tie game with his 13th of the year. Great shot from Jack Lamons there. Just brought it in 1-on-0 practically. No help from the Middle Country defense. Picked out the top shelf into the corner. Great shot from him. And once again, Bears repeating. He's playing his second hockey game of the night. Played for the PAL Blue Knights right here on the LI Sports Network just a couple hours ago. But this one goes in the other way. They score. Nick Mueller, a hard shot to the top shelf. His second makes it 2-1. Second goal of the year for Nick Mueller. Has brought it right back in. And the shot right underneath the crossbar. So both teams picking up top shelf early on. Now a late player joining the action here for for Middle Country has left the door open. That's Justin Masoni heading out onto the bench. Now the door is shut. We can get play started back up again. Looking forward to seeing Masoni back out on the ice. He played a big part in the win against Connecticut Sayville. So brought right back up the ice. So a shot from Rowan Byrne goes wide. Now behind the net, Middle Country trying to clear. They work up the near side. They're able to do it. Looking for a connect here. And waiting there, but now it comes out to Mueller. Mueller fires. That's knocked down. Still there. Players falling on top of the puck. Now fishing at it. Poked free by West Islip and cleared out to the near side boards. Danger not clear, though, is to it first. That was Arbicus. But now cleared down by the Lions. This one, though, is icing. They got a defensive zone phase-off to deal with coming up. .17 to go in the first. A 2-1 lead in this one for Middle Country. Game that you figure is going to be close. Two teams neck and neck in the standings. Puck picked off there on the attempted clear. Gerard rips one wide. Keeping in on the far side, DiChiaro. Dylan DiChiaro brings it in down low and spins to avoid the check from Gasparic. Back to the top, Gerard, one-timer through traffic but wide. Trying to move around Masoni. Comes over to Kelly here. Settle back down. Masoni trying to move in. Directed into the corner by Griffin Gasparic. Good work by him. Danger not clear. Connor Gerard with it. He rips a shot. Saved by Michael Elko. And sprawls on top of it. Getting Masoni back on the ice. It's going to be so big for them. He got 2 goals, matter of fact, up against the T-Birds. So Masoni, the late arrival. But we've seen far later here. Sometimes the players coming in for this second, maybe sometimes even the third period. Face-off won by West Islip. They work it clear now. Jonathan Grande cuts through. Gives over to Dos Santos. Dos Santos sends one wide of the cage. Over to the near side. Kept in there by Matthew Rao. Rao trying to advance it down the left wing, but no dice. Heads back up the other way. Masoni, nice move around the defender, but ran out of real estate, goes to the corner. Masoni nearly lost his balance, but gets it right back. Pass to the blue line, looks for Mueller. Mueller sends around, player lost his balance on the boards for the Lions. But second try, West Islip able to clear. Over to the near side to Justin Masoni. Masoni, nice delay there to find some room. Gives over to Goldstein. Goldstein had it knocked away. West Islip settle it down now with Rao. Rao tries to chip up and pass the defender, turned over. Quick shot from the near side, saved. As that was Zach Maresca having a look. Couple shifts have been good for the Cougars. Keep the pressure on and keeping the puck in the attacking zone. See if they can keep that up here with 5:32 to go in the first. Can't do it that time as Gerard bested at the faceoff dot. Good work though by McCarthy to send it right back in. Lee McCarthy, another one of those players playing in a second game tonight. Pass sent across, intercepted. Lucas Dos Santos trying to clear. Connor Gerard picks it up, neutral ice. Avoids a check, Gerard's in. Takes the shot, spins his defender down to the ice, and opts to just dump around. Arbicus here at the point, sends a shot on, kicked into the corner by Elko. Spinning shot from Gerard, this time off the near side corner. Racing to keep that in, Arbicus able to do it. Deflected chance from McCarthy, goes wide. Rebound over to the far side. Picked up there by West Islip, but they can't clear. Gerard fires one more, not on target. Back to the near side. Braden Arbicus closes, able to pin it into the corner. Slowly working their way out of trouble, Brennan McMahon. McMahon finds a man over there, Rowan Burnt, able to just work it a little bit further. One left behind, trying to move it in, but a clean check there separates the man from the puck. Gerard circling in his own end. Sent a little bit further back by Burnt. Gerard waits, now gives over to the near side to Hill. Hill watched it go off of his stick, or it's picked up by Reeve Chero. Chero gives over now to Gasparic. Griffin Gasparic works his way in. Goes, toe drag. Here's a shot, he scores! What a shot from Griffin Gasparic. This game's level at 2. Just sliced and diced his way through the defense. Man caught there. Nice toe drag. And then the shot right over top the shoulder of Miller, not giving him any respect to the top shelf. Because of that, Gasparic made him pay for his 5th goal of the year. Now immediately looking for a response. Middle country, the shot goes off the stick of Elko. That was Ryan McMillan with the chance. Back to the top here, working in. Here's a shot, another one from McMillan, goes high and wide. This leaves the zone here, forcing a man on his high horse, Max Goldstein. Goldstein able to pick it up now. Gets away from the man off the bench, and Kevin Mills brings it right back in. Goldstein takes a nice bump that time from Griffin Gasparic. McMillan wraps it around now, down low. Gasparic to it first. Trying to work it clear. Working around the stick check that time of Michael Riley. Sent right back along here by the Cougars. Taken there by Matthew Rao. Now to the near side. East Islip trying to move forward, but Sean Murphy left the puck behind. And neutralize. Get it right back in. That's Masoni. Tried the centering feed there, but nobody in white to take it. Dos Santos able to clear. On the near side. Working it right back in. That's Mueller. McMueller, the backhand shot. Nice save from Elko. Rebound over in the corner. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Eventful opening frame. Sent right into the slot. Here's a look for Patrick Burke. He fires. Pat stop from Elko. And the Lions able to clear. Masoni picks it up in his own end. Working to move back with it. Sent a man down to the ice. Gives over to Morezka. He tried to give it right back. Instead, he connects with Burke. Patrick Burke had it taken off of his stick. Someone's twig knocked all the way back into the defensive end. So I had to go pick it up as Masoni works from behind his own net. His try intercepted by Jonathan Grande. Grande circles right at the attacking blue line, now dumps in. Let's go slowly behind the net where it's picked up. Attempted clear, no luck. Second try does go better as Morezka able to guide it out, but it comes right back in with Jonathan Grande. Grande waits, fires, trying to pick out the far side and missed. Good work to keep it in from McMahon. 51 seconds to go. Cougars able to clear, settle right back down by Sam Soroki, and he dumps around. It's knocked down with a high stick, and then Masoni cleared his man out after the whistle. But they say it was just following through with the play. So to the puck play with the high stick. The play comes back down here to the defensive end for West Islip. Tough break there. Trying to keep his stick down at shoulder height, but unfortunately for the Lions, went a little bit too high with that opportunity. Now they're sorting something out here for West Islip, and maybe a player equipment violation. Looks like someone without a mouthpiece. So Lemons, that's a big guy to be missing for 10 minutes here, is Jack Lemons. No mouth guard. He's going to be sitting for the next 10 after the equipment violation. So the official point to the mouth as the explanation to the Islip bench. So they're going to be missing him for next while. They got to work here 5-on-5 play, but shorthanded without the firepower that Lemons provides. Move in, here's a shot, stick save. Redirected into the corner by Elko. Trying to work out of there, that's Gasparic. Comes right back down low, over to the near side with 14 to work. Sent towards the cage, intercepted. Jonathan Grande, happy to just keep it along the dasher. Comes back here to DiChiaro. DiChiaro wraps around, one last look on. Rao just pins it to the glass, and that's where the first period comes to a close. 2 goals apiece for each team. After the opening 15 minutes, Connor Gerard opened the scoring. Jack Lammons found the response. Mueller then got Middle Country back out in front. Then Griffin Gasparic with a nice work of his own levels us at 2, and that's where we stand. So cleaning things up, it is indeed an equipment violation for Jack Lammons. That one assessed to him. 37 seconds left to go in the period. So do the math correctly. The next whistle, or the whistle after the 5:37 mark, elapses in the second. That's when he can rejoin the play. Of course, that's assuming he finds a mouth guard. So we pick things back up here, ready to go in the second period. It's Middle Country 2, West Islip 2. As both teams trying to find their way back to 500. Both teams coming in 4-5 on the year. Layman's did just come back from the locker room. I assume that he did dig a mouth guard out of his bag from somewhere, or you assume. So he's in the box to start this second period. We do skate 5-on-5 though, as these two teams knotted up at 2. Oh, a missed draw there to start the period, so we gotta do it again here. They did let 2 seconds tick off the clock. Someone gets the heave-ho. That was Rivchero, kicked out, and Rowan Burke had to go take it, but he lost it. Middle Country gets first possession, brought in by Nick Mueller. Mueller tried to move on, but it's intercepted. Heading back up the other way, it's Griffin Gasparic. Gasparic up the right wing, had his attempted pass blocked by Goldstein. Still got back on it. Good follow through there by Burke. Sends it into the corner. Then it's taken back by Middle Country. They move on here, trying to cut through. Goldstein takes it to the right wing. Next, Goldstein there in the corner, lost it to Matthew Rao on the stick check. Rao now tries an advance of his own. Has some support coming from the right wing, but he takes that spot himself. Rao fires, misses the crossbar. This is a delayed offside move as Burnt tried to move it back in, but a player was caught there in the attacking end already. That allows Middle Country to just pin it in to the attacking end. Griffin Gasparic, though, back on it. Attempted move, intercepted. Back on it that time. That was Patrick Burke, but taken right back by the Lions. Collision there behind the net. Seems like everyone's okay as Burnt gets back to his skates. Is sent down and on target, so no icing. Evan Miller just sticks it to the side. Ryan McMillan from his own end, a pass that doesn't quite work out. Taken there and neutralized by Brandon McMahon. McMahon circles and tries for the second opportunity to dump in. Long pass works out to find Owen Hill. He chips it over to the far side inadvertently, but it does work out as now he sends back to the near. Brandon McMahon wraps around the boards to the far side, finds Sean Murphy there. Murphy, though, closed out by DiChiaro. Second try works out. They got a 2-on-1. They bring it in. Here's a shot. That one from Kevin Mills, gloved by Miller. Good look from Kevin Mills there. Had a 2-on-1. Lucas Dos Santos was coming in with support. not quite in time to try the 2-on-1 move necessarily. This face-off won by Middle Country as they try to clear now on the near side. They do so here as Burke's on the move. Burke causes a man to spin out. Burke looks for the wraparound. Didn't quite have the lane to get in front of that. Comes over to the near side here. Connecting with the puck there, Dylan DiChiaro. He sends right back around the blender here. Back out in front. Burke tries a shot. It's a pad save from Elko and sealed it right there to the post. Burke tried the wraparound on the far side before. Didn't have the lane to get to the net, so this time he tried near side. Elko prepared for it. Michael Elko ready for the faceoff to his right. Connor Gerard wins it. Points the pass. Masoni dangles around. Gets to the forehand. A pass in front. Kicked away by Elko. Pass that just rolled on net. Another chance here for Gerard. Snared by Michael Elko. About as much time and space as you can afford Connor Gerard without him scoring. Opted for the shot through traffic. Elko able to track it, get it into his glove. Check that leather for some holes. As Gerard tried for the shot right off the draw, goes for it again. It's blocked by Rao. He's getting back with it. Gerard tried a shot, and it's blocked again by the stick check of Rao. Trying the pass, it's intercepted. For some space right in front. Elko to it, he sticks it into the corner. Trying to move forward, it's Trevor Galway. Galway gives to the near side, finds Jonathan Grande. Grande looks back across. This one sent in. An onside move here for Reef Chero. Chero tried to give it to Galway in front. It's intercepted. The Cougars head back up the other end of the ice. Connor Gerard takes to the far side, then right to the middle. Fans on the shot. And recollects here at the blue line. Changes direction, finds some room. Gerard fires and scores. Connor Gerard with a laser, his second of the game, puts Middle Country back in front. You figure there's just too much time given to Connor Gerard. He's denied a couple of times, but denied no longer. Right over top of the glove of Elko, who went down to the butterfly for that shot. Maybe if he stood up, would have gotten a piece of it, but instead went to the butterfly, and he's bested. Second goal of the night for Connor Gerard. 3-2 lead now for Middle Country. West Islip bring it right back in with Kevin Mills. He sends it to the end boards here. And it's taken by the Cougars. They move back on. It's Justin Masoni. Masoni tries to drag around the defender in McMahon. He steers him to the boards. Masoni's still on it here down low. Defender calling for the pass up at the top. Tried to give it there, but instead deflected and cleared. Nick Mueller back in his own end. Fan on the pass. Turned over perhaps here as it's kicked to the glass by Lucas Dos Santos. Sent back along here. Pass connects with Nick Mueller, then player lost his footing over on the near side. That was Dos Santos. That allows Mueller to pin it in. Matthew Rao races to it for the Lions. Here on the near side, Lucas Dos Santos trying to clear. No luck getting it around McMillan. Max Goldstein, his pass doesn't work out. To the near side here, player tumbles down. As the delayed penalty coming here against West Islip. Now they touch up as Soroki got a piece of it in the corner. See who is heading off now for West Islip. Seems to be Lucas Dos Santos for a board. Just 2 minutes up there. But another power play opportunity rather for Middle Country. First man advantage chance for either team in this game. Coming into this one, the Cougars 3 for 19 this year. They Power play not a strong suit necessarily for him. It's a good start on the PK as Rowan Burnt brings it clear. Back pass from Jake Hutchinson. Looks for a receiver. Now it finds its way to Justin Masoni. Masoni's pass goes off the skate of Reeve Chero, forcing a reset. Connor Gerard. This one brought in. They rule onside. Did look like someone was just a hair ahead. They say close enough. Shot blocked right in front of the goal. As now bringing it clear while short-handed. That's Gasparic. Gasparic tries the move around, but it's taken away by Masoni. Masoni on the rush. Masoni gives over to Gerard. Gerard back to Masoni. Ran out of room in front as Elko made the aggressive play on top of his crease. Penalty just about half gone here to Lucas Dos Santos. Ian Groshans brings it in out to the far side. Tries a shot, save, rebound, they score! Patrick Burke on the putback makes it 4-2. Power play strike for Burke as Ian Groshans brought it in, and really all he did was shoot for a rebound here. Not intending to score, but an excellent job of just getting it on net, going right off the pad. Then the juicy rebound found Patrick Burke for his 6th goal of the year, his 2nd on the power play. So the largest lead of the night now for Middle Country. It stands at 2 as Burke gets on the board. Looking for a response now, Lucas Dos Santos fresh out of the box. Dos Santos out in front. Pass just couldn't link up with McMahon. Now Middle Country on the move. Or on the far side, Max Goldstein brings it in. A drop pass to Burke, shot blocked. Rebound still there, it's saved by Elko. Comes out to the near side here, but held in. Patrick Burke spins, gives a centering feed through everyone. Comes out to the far side. Chiaro gives over, pass right in front. And that was a one-time attempt from McCarthy, but he whiffed. Shot blocked by Reeve Chero on the near side. Rather, that was Samuel Garvey. Garvey tries to give to the far side. Looking for a man there in Kevin Mills. He couldn't get it out. McCarthy holds it in. Gives over to Burke. As he spun, he lost it on a stick check. Picked up in the defensive end by Kevin Mills. Try to clear here near side. Finds Dos Santos. Can't get it out. Shot from Burke. Kick save Elko. Rebound still left there. Now still on it here. Taking it further back is Mills. Sent out through the crease here by West Islip. Just trying to get it out. They do, but this is icing. Momentary relief. They have a defensive zone face-off to cope with. Cougars just extended their lead to 2 after Patrick Burke's power play goal. A shot from Masoni's blocked. Looked like it got a piece of Jonathan Grande. Now it comes out to McMillan. McMillan fires one, saved by Elko, and rebound, he spilled it over to the far side. McMillan, nice move at the blue line, holds in. Left along, one-timer Gerard misses high. Back to the far side here. Grande trying to clear. No luck past Gerard. Connor Gerard. Back pass to Justin Masoni. Masoni's pass goes off the skeet blade of someone there, and Gerard chooses to leave the zone. He sends one behind his back. It's a good one. Over to Kelly. Kelly finds Masoni. He gives back to Connor Gerard. Gerard brings in. He fires. Goes off the glove and in. Toss the hats for Connor Gerard. He's got 3 to make it 5-2. Elko a little bit upset with himself there. He wants this one back. As a shot from Gerard went right here off the glove. Just bent it back a little bit. And that was all it needed to trickle over the goal line. Third goal of the game for Connor Gerard. He's now got 14 on the campaign. Another shot here from Goldstein. That's a pad stop from Michael Elko, as his team now trails by 3. Pressure still on here as Arbicus shot block. We got a piece of Rowan Burnt that time. Puck left behind here at the blue line. A chance to move on now with Sam Soroki. Soroki's stick there caught in his own stick. That time good work by Nick Mueller. This one cleared out and whistled down for offside. And caught behind the play, Kevin Mills. .5:32 to go in this one, so you figure good news for West Islip is that should be ready to join the plays any moment now, Jack Lemons. Lemons is standing at the penalty box door, but nearly an odd man rush that time set up by Ian Groshans. He sends pass out in front of goal. That's blocked by McMahon. They try to clear it here, and they're just able to do it, although the pass didn't link up with Mills. It's late offside here against Middle Country that allows them to set things up. Comes over to Mills here. Mills denied of an opportunity by Ian Groshans, getting up back on the back check. Puck left along here, kicked down by McMahon. Brought in, Kevin Mills, stick lifted by Ian Groshans, good defensive work. Puck rolled slowly on goal, and taking no chances, Evan Miller covers up. So now, just as we say that, Jack Lemens now back onto the bench, ready to join the attack now for West Islip, and they really needed that spark. They're down by 3. Face-off 1, a quick shot goes wide. Look for Dos Santos. This taken clear by Mueller. Mueller gives over to Max Goldstein. Goldstein now on the backhand. Drives it around behind the net. Pass a stick check of Gasparic, but now Gasparic gets it back. Able to work it clear, but right there waiting is Ryan McMillan to take it all the way back and establish possession. McMillan's long pass easily picked off, then left behind. But a penalty coming up here for interference, sending West Islip to the man advantage. It's Nick Mueller for the call, and he did just bump into the back of a West Islip player, unaware that what was coming to him. That sends the Lions to their first power play, a unit that has worked at a 15, almost 16% clip. So looks here, they got 4 minutes on the board here, so they gave them a double minor. As this is flipped all the way down, looking to see what's going on there. So yeah, Mueller giving 2 penalties, 1 for interference and I think 1 for unsportsmanlike conduct. That is indeed what the call is. The coaches over there were telling him to just go to the box, but it wasn't before getting that unsportsmanlike added on to it. So 4 minutes of power play time to work with now for West Islip. Need to take advantage. Good work so far for Middle Country to keep it in the attacking zone. That's taken clear, back to McMillan. Gives over to Burke. Burke takes it in. His shot blocked. Got a piece of McDonough. Or rather McMahon. Comes back up the other way. Nice move into the zone from Jonathan Grande. He puts on the brakes, sets it up. McMahon waits, gives over to Gasparic. Gasparic sends across, one-timer. Trying to set it up. Didn't quite get it on goal. Lemens with the look. Calling for the one-time pass. There's a shot from Gasparic. That hits someone in front. Gasparic just can't keep this one in on the kick. So it comes clear, forcing a reset from West Islip. Kicked down by Jack Lemens. Lemens brings in, sent over. Here's a shot, rolled on the cage. Trevor Galway's shot saved. Choosing to play it in the corner, Evan Miller. Supposed to be a smart play as that's cleared all the way down by the Cougars. One penalty just about killed. That was assessed to Nick Mueller. This comes along now, sent into the zone by Kevin Mills, and cleared right back out. And turned over to Burke. Burke on the move. He brings it in, and it fires and scores. Just as I thought that one was taken away, he made something out of nothing, and Patrick Burke, a shorthanded goal, brings the lead to 4. See, what I thought was a good defensive play for Matthew Rao, knocked him off the puck, then just quickly took a shot, and I think maybe Michael Elko caught off guard as well. Thought he turned it over, but instead just ripped one underneath the crossbar. So now a 6-2 lead after the shorthanded goal. Second goal of the night for Patrick Burke as this one covered up. 1:45 to go on the power play now for West Islip. They got to go the length of the ice to make anything out of it. Second goal for Burke in the game. First shorthanded goal of the campaign. 7th goal of the year for him. Really finding his stride is now a chance to move for West Islip. Nikita Alves takes the left wing and left the puck behind. That allows some room for Matthew Rao to go to work. Rao kicks it to his forehand, left behind to Gasparic. Griffin Gasparic takes it down low. Out of the backhand. Gives it out in front. Nice move, but right there positioned well, Evan Miller. Lots of traffic in front. They were hoping to just tip it in, but Miller read that puck all the way, just stayed at the butterfly. No room down low for that tip to go in. Face off one in the defensive zone by Max Goldstein. He waits, then gives over here near side. They can't clear. Gasparic gets it around. Ian Grosjean's now trying to clear. Again, keeping it in, Matthew Rao. Rao sends it towards the net. They tip and score. Right on the doorstep, Lucas Dos Santos tips it home. A power play strike brings it back to a 3-goal deficit. Get pucks on net, and good things will happen. Time-old strategy as they worked it to perfection there. Rao just sent it right towards the crease, and a stick left unattended for Lucas Dos Santos, able to poke it home. His 3rd goal of the year, first on the power play, as each team has found the back of the net while up a man. Brought this back to a 3-goal game as we enter the final minute of the second. Trying to advance it down the right wing, West Islip, but it's taken away. Then a check from Reeve Chero. He's going to be nabbed here. Let's see what the call is. It's a cross check, although to me it looked like it was okay. It looked like shoulder contact to me, but officials are the ones with the better view on the ice. That sends Middle Country back to the power play. Just as a man advantage strike from West Islip put them back within 3. A little bit over 50 seconds to go here in the second period. The puck off the draw nearly found its way over to Owen Hill, but instead the Lions able to clear. McMillan circles, then gives over to Burke. Burke works up that right wing. Patrick Burke takes down low. Puck sent on goal. Loose puck right in front. Burke still with it. He fires and scores. Hat trick for Patrick Burke. 7-3. The initial shot just missed as the puck left right there. Patrick Burke then took it, used his size to his advantage, and a quick shot sent right through. Burke's got 3. It's Middle Country just finding that offensive rhythm and keeping it going. Now in their last 3 games, outscoring their opponents 27-3. And all 3 goals against coming in this one. West Islip finding some success themselves. They still have 15 minutes to decide this one, but Middle Country through 2 have a 4-goal lead. It seemed like at the end of that period, it would be West Islip with all the momentum after they found a power play goal from Lucas dos Santos, tipping in a point pass from Matthew Rao, but turned out not to be, as with 22 seconds left on the clock, Patrick Burke found himself a goal, giving him 3 on the game, and in fact all 3 goals coming here in the second period. So they have a pair of hat tricks here. The Middle Country fans are going to have to buy some stock in New Era, as Connor Gerard and Patrick Burke have each found the back of the net 3 times. 7-3 lead for the Cougars through 2 here on the LI Sports Network. Before this one gets back underway, we take a quick look at the other action going on at the LI Sports Network right now between Hofstra and Farmingdale. It's the Pride with a 3-2 lead heading into the second period in that one. Outshot 11-6 through the opening frame, but Frank Fessa has given them a 1-goal advantage. Pride trying to snap an extended losing streak. See if they can hold on to that, but the attention focuses back up here as the Cougars try to close out a 7-3 lead. Knocking this one down, Justin Masoni, then losing it right back as he tried to kick it to himself. Pass sent across, a good one over to Jack Lemens. Lemens tumbles down. He couldn't quite keep his footing as he crossed the blue line. That allows Nick Mueller to bring it up the left wing. Mueller takes it down low, sent to the boards that time by Griffin Gasparic. Puck finds its way over to Jack Lemens. Lemens uses a man as a pick there as he sends across looking for the give and go with Grande. Went over his stick as he settles it back down in the corner. Attempted clear, gets past Gasparic, comes all the way down for icing. Look at that Hofstra game as well. 2 goals from Jordan Cox. He's been having a whale of a couple games, even though his team hasn't found the results they've wanted. That game, Hofstra's last before the holiday break. Of course, you track the players here from Long Island, Suffolk County, Nassau County. They usually find themselves on those rosters, if not at a higher level. As Ian Groshans fires one on, glove save from Michael Elko. Rebound comes over to the near side. Connor Gerard sends it back around. Picked up there by Edward Orban. Orban fighting for it, gets it out to the far side. As delayed penalty here. Someone headed off for a rough. Looks like the man they're gonna get seems to be Orban. It is, so Edward Orban given the roughing minor, and West Islip given an opportunity. They have scored on the power play here in this game. Provided with another opportunity, trying to cut the deficit back to 3 once again. Face-off win, but they can't clear right past Brendan McMahon. McMahon brings it out into the far side. Puts Grande, looking for some space to give it out in front. Masoni takes to the far side. That's where it's picked up. Patrick Burke waits, takes it down low, tries the far side to clear. There's company there in navy blue. Sent right back around by McDonough. The puck limited to the perimeter. Patrick Burke trying to clear, but that's kept in by Gasparic.
Sent back down low to Jack Laments. Laments pinned to the glass that time by Ryan McMillan. No puck moving into the middle of the ice so far, as now Masoni's with it. Masoni not going to dump it down. He'll take it himself. Masoni trying to move it past McMahon. No luck, as now another penalty called here. Seems to be a hooking call. A lot of people were reluctant to go to the box, but it's a West Islip penalty. Lamens didn't want to believe it was him, as he was ready to go take the face-off, but instead, he's called for the hook. That takes away the power play. We get a minute 3 of 4-on-4 time. Official pointing at something over there, make sure everything's in order. Now he drops the puck. It's won by Masoni. Masoni over here, trying to kick it along. Comes out and clear with Griffin Gasparic. Gasparic with some speed. He moves in. He's got a break. Gasparic fires, and a pad stop from Miller. Tumbles to the boards there after the shot. Comes back down the other end of the ice. Taken away by McMahon. McMahon gives over. Moving in now for West Islip is Kevin Mills. Still on it here on the left wing, Trevor Galway. Galway lost it to Masoni. Someone's stick left behind there at the blue line. Bringing it over, Masoni. Justin Masoni rips one over the crossbar. Picked up over on the left wing by Liam McCarthy. McCarthy left it behind. That's where it's picked up by Kevin Mills. Mills tried the toe drag, but no luck there. He lost possession. Waiting for it, now the power play begins for Middle Country as Masoni brings it in, rips and scores. Justin Masoni, a power play goal, makes it 8-3. Really heads up play by Masoni, just waiting until the power play began to fire that shot in. Masoni 1-on-2, but used the defender as a screen. Really smart play, is really tough for Michael Elko to see it. And in the end, couldn't see it as it found its way into the back of the net. West Islip realizing now that the goal was on the power play, as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Plate player spills over the boards as we're back underway. Long pass, looking for a man there, waiting for it was Zach Maresca. Comes back in here to Gerard. Gerard trying to flip a pass along. It's intercepted. Ian Grosjean's able to hold it in, gives over to Gerard. Gerard fires. That's blocked. Getting in the lane that time looked to be Samuel Garvey. As this is cleared out by West Islip. Trying to move on, Matthew Rao. Rao still battling with it. It was in a battle with DiChiaro. DiChiaro wins, and he's able to send it out to the blue line. Soroki tips this down. Over to the near side. It's settled by Sean Murphy. Murphy tried to move along, just dumping in. Waiting for this one. Giving this over to the far side now, Maresca. It's a good move over to Gerard. Connor Gerard gets the man to commit, tries the wraparound, and scores. What a goal from Connor Gerard. That makes it 9-3. The give and go there from Maresca. Gave it over to Gerard. And the wraparound, just something that can be really a brutal weapon in this league, especially the goaltenders. Figure you're going to shoot it when you have such a good shot like the one that Connor Gerard has. You get him to commit on the shot, they go down to the butterfly. And it takes a lot longer to recover from that and get to your skates. Not many goaltenders in this league can do it. So that one's fired wide by Kevin Mills. Over on the near side. Out to the far, trying to bring it out Middle Country. 9-3, they lead it. It's kicked back in. Pass fed over to Kelly. Michael Kelly trying to find some real estate on the near side, but lost it out. Waiting for some help here, Brandon McCarthy. Brendan McMahon, rather, lost it. Brought back in by Burke. There's a shot from Burke. Kick, save, rebound, still there. Unable to get all he wanted on it. Looked like that was Owen Hill waiting. Masoni takes it back. Masoni fires, misses. Previous opportunity actually was Edward Orban. Puck still in the defensive zone for West Islip. They now able to clear. Just after Justin Masoni waiting in neutral ice. Masoni immediately brings it right back in. Tried the drag around. Sent to the boards by Griffin Gasparic. 2-on-2 battle taken away by Masoni. Masoni sends it back behind the net. Patrick Burke here moving out to the near side. Feeding a pass along. Controlled over on the far side. Looking for some room. That's Braden Arbicus. Arbicus here pinned to the glass. 2-on-3 board battle, but now comes out with Middle Country. Patrick Burke down low. Take it to the top. Masoni walks in. He fires. Kick save. Nice stop from Michael Elko. Sold out down low. Good thing for him, he didn't shoot high. Back here to Masoni. Masoni, nice move. Justin Masoni tries between the legs pass. Didn't get all he wanted on it, as this sent all the way down the ice. This is not enough for icing, they say. They play on as at a 6-goal game here. Patrick Burke picks it up. Burke brings it in. 2-on-2 move. Nice move around the defender. And the goaltender all out of his crease. But a good stick work. Good stick work there from the blue liner, Brandon McMahon, to delay the shot. This one bounces through and in. Tough luck there from Elko. Left just enough daylight as he went to try to pick up his stick. So double-digit goals in this one for West Islip, or for Middle Country here. Just pouring it on now is that one's going to go to Nicholas Mueller, his second goal of the game. And the benefactor of just enough daylight there between the pads. West Islip try to bring it in as this is sent into the corner. The men's trying to get it out in front. Now taken away by the Cougars. They rush down the right wing. Burke trying to move on, but taken away by Rao. Player tumbles to the ice, but that creates some room for Griffin Gasparic. He passes off. One more, and that one blocked. The passing attempt. He's back over to Gasparic. His pass got deflected as well. Still down here, looking into the middle, trying to feed that one to Jack Lamons. Men's unable to find some room as this poked away. Chance to break now for Mueller. Mueller on his horse, brings it down, and smartly just takes wide, waits for some help. Sends across to Burke. Burke passed a little bit behind him, had to knock it into the corner. No particular rush, as now he takes it down low. Burke trying to feed one back to McMillan. Kick back to Burke. Patrick Burke sent over to the near side. One left along. DiChiaro trying to keep it in. As Rao knocks his man down. That's going to be a penalty for a cross-check. Another power play opportunity for West Islip, or for West Islip to kill off Middle Country here. Looking to try to get that one more, get the running clock here. .6:12 to go in the third as they head to the power play once again. Already seen several power play goals. We'll see if they can net one more. This one deflects on. The shot blocked. Tipped aside by Sam Soroki for good measure. Out to the far side where Brandon McMahon circles with it, and McMahon able to clear it down. Brandon McMahon doing a good job on the blue line tonight. Some block shots, some good block passes as well for Brandon McMahon. Called it in action here again, as moving in with some speed. That was Justin Masoni. Shoves McMahon down and might nab him for a penalty here. They will, as Masoni called for interference. Seemed like the official's not a fan of that check from Masoni. So minute 26 of 4-on-4 time to follow. Face off back on the left end of the ice here. It's won by West Islip. They tried to move it over to Lemens for a quick shot, but instead taken away. Next, Goldstein takes the left wing here on the rush. Goldstein now cuts to the middle. He fires, glove save, rebound left there, and fighting it first for West Islip. That's Brendan McMahon. Calling for the pass on the near side, it's Grande. Grande connects with Lemens. Lemens gives back to Grande. The pass too far out in front of him, but he's able to get back to it. Here's a chance for a shot from McMahon, robbed by the glove of Evan Miller. Nice save from Miller there. He still has his head in this game. Despite the large advantage for his club, he wants to make his stats look a little bit better this year. Nice glove save there, will do just that. Took away the opportunity for Brendan McMahon on the one-timer. This one knocked back here to Masoni, or rather to McMillan as he fires. That one worked wide. Sent towards the crease by Liam McCarthy. Pass intercepted. Lions able to work it clear here. Over to Liam McCarthy. Pass through the skates of Max Goldstein. 4:30 to go in this one as the puck goes over to the far side. Cougars trying to work it along, but now scooped up by Brendan McMahon. McMahon's pass intercepted by McCarthy. He tumbles down as he lost his balance just as he got the opportunity to move on. And now it looks like they nab someone for a slash here. Someone on West Islip to be exact, as the official went over to the penalty box and is signaling now for someone to come join the man in the box. It's just a lot of confusion here. See what the deal is. Number up on the board is number 40, which would indicate, might have the number wrong there, is it's Griffin Gasparic to the box for 2. So he's providing Matthew Rouse some company for the next 4 seconds. The briefest of brief power plays here for Middle Country. They win the draw, comes back here. There's a quick shot covered by the trapper of Elko. And just as he did so, man over the boards in Rouse. So we're back to 4-on-4 for the next 33 seconds. Whistle here as they tried to get play started back up again. Face-off won by Gerard. McMillan lost it on the stick handle. McMillan brings it in, he fires, saved by Elko and covers up, so no rebound. So see what the deal was here. So Elko got a slashing minor, and it's being served by Gasparic. Comes out to the blue line, a shot. Glove down by Michael Elko. 3:42 to go here in the third. Gerard in for this face-off. Wins it straight back to McMillan. Ryan McMillan tries a shot. Pad save Elko. Man out of the box, so now a power play once again here, 5-on-4. McMillan fires through traffic, goes to the far side. Gerard collects it. Picked back up by Braden Arbicus. Arbicus fires, kicked down by Elko. Comes to the near side here. That's where Rao pins it. Now tries to clear. Kept in by Arbicus. Sent on goal. Shot blocked. Getting a piece of it that time, Brendan McMahon. Comes out to Gerard. Gerard tried to pick out the top shelf. Just missed. Arbicus sends along looking for Kelly. Goes underneath his stick. McMahon here on the near side corner. Left along that time, picked up by Rao, but he allows Gerard to take it. Man at the point wants it in McMillan. Now he gets it from Gerard. Gives the return pass to Connor Gerard. He resets here, takes the point. Nice redirection as he fires. Got a piece of Elko. Not to the side as they keep the pressure up. On the near side, Gerard waits, drags, fires, kick save, Elko. McMillan circles around. Gerard thought about the one-timer, now fires. Goes off the Zamboni door. Arbicus uses the inboards as a pinball battle for the pass. Penalty killed. Pass comes right in front, looking for Owen Hill. Couldn't connect. Back on it, down low, Michael Riley. There's a shot from Gerard, trying the near side, just missed. Good shift from Gerard, nonetheless, keeping the puck in here. Kept in by McMillan, back to Gerard. Gerard trying the backhand feed, looking for man over there on the far side. No luck on the pass as this one leaves the zone. McMillan couldn't keep it in. Chipped along by Gasparic here. Back to the near side. Forcing his man down to the ice on a good move. Now as Braden Arbicus. Ian Groshen's back on it as he takes it in. On the attack, Groshen's fires. Blocker stop from Elko. His rebound's still there. He got another shot and another good save. Sent around the dasher by DiChiaro into the final minute of the third. Back around, there's a check from behind, and a penalty coming up here. It's 2 minutes for a check from behind, and it's like they go ahead and give them the game as well. We have 2 men in the penalty box here. Waiting for it to be confirmed, but most definitely Reeve Chero got a penalty or a check from behind. Now they get it sorted out with the scorekeeper as well. It's just a formality here of 51.9 seconds left. They nabbed him for the unsportsmanlike as well. Check from behind, unsportsmanlike to Reeve Chero. 4 minutes on the power play clock. As this face-off won, but a little bit too strong, so Ian Groshens has to go back to neutral ice to recollect. This moves back in. Now taking up the far side. So they did also give Chero the 10-minute misconduct for the check from behind. Goldstein brings it in, tries to center and feed, looking for Burke. It's intercepted. Goes in there, lets the puck go to the far side. Kept in by Mueller, trying to get it out in front. One more for Mueller, looking for the hat trick. Can't quite get the shot on. Groshans here, wraps it back around the blender, down low, final 10 seconds. Groshans now gets back towards the point as it comes out. Goldstein trying to get it along, as that will do it here. A 10-3 win for Middle Country, and the boys have to keep their tempers in check here, as don't want anything else here after a 10-3 win for Middle Country. But that'll do it here from the rinks in Patchogue. As they're just going to go ahead and forego the handshake line, just send the teams on their own way here after the tempers flare a little bit after the horn. Once again, the final score is Middle Country 10 and West Islip 3. We'll see you next time here from the LA Sports Network, and until then, take care and have a good one.